Okay, so let's talk about why is this problem unique? I mean, one thing that keeps coming back to my mind is this idea of, I hear people sometimes talking about microservices, and I've always had a difficult time understanding in this particular analytical space, what is micro about needing to accumulate 1 billion records? There's really nothing, in certain kinds of reporting processes, you're accumulating huge amounts of data, and there's nothing micro about that.
Yeah, so I'll explain it in the human context, and I'll go back to the technical. The human context is a human mind at a time can only understand things at a micro level. If you as a human being looking at a piece of information, unless it is broken down into bite-sized pieces, you can't throw 1 billion row at a human and say, make sense of it.
What does this mean?
What does this mean? It doesn't make sense. So in a human context, the microservice means relevant information in bite-sized pieces that can be produced quickly.
Yeah.
And that's where our systems struggle today. It's a balance between, if you have too much information, I can't produce the bite-sized pieces for human fast enough. And if you pre-create those bite-sized pieces up front, then you don't have all the questions that the human mind can think of. So we need to strike a balance between that we have the huge volumes available, but then we can produce answers in bite-sized human pieces.
In a timely way.
In a timely way.
Because people don't wait forever for things to come out.
They press the button and they want the answer.
Yeah.
No matter how much crunching you have to apply in order to produce the answer. So traditionally the systems have been balancing, I will create 10 answers, which I'll create up front, and I'm going to show those 10 answers, and people will click and they'll see. What if they ask for the 11th answer? What if they ask for the 15th answer? Oh, I need to go calculate. That's the problem.
And that was one of my discussions last week, was about, even if you give them the answer, quite often the next question is why. And the why is a new question, which you probably hadn't anticipated and built the system to give the why. And so that's where our systems begin to fail.
And if we are successful at this, that bridge is going to close. We don't have to worry about, no matter how much business events we have. We just need to worry about what questions we want and how the intermediate plumbing that we're creating can answer those questions in the human reaction time frame.
Yeah.
And if we can do that, then all the problems that we have today, when I look at the application of this, the software that we're kind of thinking about building, we look at credit card processing, the product system, credit card processing. The transactions are coming at a fast pace,
yes.
Right?
Yep.
Before they even reach general ledger, people have a lot of reporting requirements at that huge volume.
Yep.
What is my credit card balance?
Yep.
What is my
statement
statement for the month?
Yep.
All of those problems, if the underlying infrastructure and the thought process is consistent, that is no different than processing general ledger. There's no different than. So if we can build a core that can be applied to any sort of problems, high volume problems that we have.